Stand on the coast of Gaza and you might soon see white sails upon the horizon. They could be mistaken for white flags of peace. The 50 ships of the Gaza Aid Flotilla continue on their way to Gaza, trying to break through the Israeli naval blockade. They are armed with 4 deadly classes of weaponry. Are you ready for this? Food, medicine, baby formula, technically food, and hope. And in just the last 2 hours, it has been confirmed that Spain will also be sending a warship to essentially escort the flotilla on its way. Why did I say Spain will be sending a warship as well? Because I made a video about Italy deciding to send a warship to escort. Just the video before this one, go check it out. The Prime Minister of Spain, Pedro Sánchez, said quote, tomorrow we will dispatch a naval vessel from Cartagena with all necessary resources in case it was necessary to assist the flotilla and carry out a rescue operation. I tried to channel my inner Oberyn Martell for that one. So apologies if I flopped that. The tide, turning back to serious news, the tide is turning, of course, against Israel in the war of words and the war of grand narratives. But Israel's still fighting back on the airwaves, on the social media platforms, as it were. A poster, for example, that Israel's foreign ministry posted on X Twitter very recently read, and I quote, so I'm not saying anything out of the ordinary, I'm relaying to you only what the Israeli foreign minister's public Twitter account says. They say, quote, the so-called flotilla to Gaza is openly backed by jihadi Hamas. In Hamas's own words, we call for mobilizing all means to support the global steadfastness flotilla heading to Gaza. This is not humanitarian. This is a jihadist initiative serving the terror group's agenda. End quote. That's the Israeli Foreign Ministry's post I just read out, word for word. Make of that what you will. I won't comment on it further. Now, the common citizens, of course, in Europe absolutely, and across the world, absolutely reject support of a terror group and any crimes that they have committed. The citizens of Spain, the citizens of Italy, the UK, and their hundreds of thousands, if not millions, are not easy for Israel to win over any longer, it seems. And why did I mention those 3 countries? Actually, loads of countries. After all, people have eyes, right? Aid ships full of food, people over there starving, right? Connect the dots, literally. Ships take food to starving women, children. How exactly are we supposed to oppose that? That will require some serious mental gymnastics that most people will not be willing to or interested in going through. And Israel's Hasbara, their state propaganda machine, is running on fumes. It's really having to work overtime to spin this one, the Gaza flotilla. And citizen sentiment across the Western world, let alone the rest of the world, seems to be something Israel is failing to change. Hasbara, overdrive or not, it's very hard to spin aid ships full of food heading to starving people. How are the aid ships bad guys? It's very hard. Now, for now, the ships continue on, therefore, now escorted by 2 ships from European countries. I also made a post about how conveniently Egypt and Turkey decided last minute to conduct naval drills right here in the Eastern Mediterranean right now, as the Sumud Flotilla's 50 ships carry on towards Gaza. All of this is happening in the Eastern Mediterranean Sea, right, just south of Europe, just north of Africa, in that body of water. Egypt and Turkey was like, well, drills, we need to keep our navy sharp. What is that? Is that a Sumud flotilla, civilian flotilla? What a coinky ding. Come through. Israel, stay back. There's a area where we're conducting drills, if you don't mind. Thank you. And civilian ships, come through. Possible. We'll see. The eyes of the world are watching, and Israel is caught in a very tough position. Stop the ships at all cost, and risk huge further international outcry. Potentially risk European warships having to salvage civilians out of the deep waters of the Mediterranean. That's going to be something that's burned into the minds and eyes of everyone, everywhere, forever, right? Definitely one for the Holocaust or history museums that come up in the future. That's option 1. Do something about the ships and make sure that the people don't get past the blockade at all costs. Option 2 for Israel, let the aid through and set a precedent that civilian ships can actually reach where no country has so far dared to send their military. The world watches, and time will tell how things turn out.